Hello everyone, this is Hunter Collector here with another action figure review, and here we have the Marvel Legends series, the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man figure here. So let's go over to packaging. So first we get this picture of the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man figure here, Amazing Fantasy logo here, and then here is the side art with the Spider-Man figure shown, and it's like straight up form with the Marvel Legends logo here. And then here is the side art of the first cover here with the Marvel Legends logo there. And then here is the back of with the figure, a picture of the figure here with all the accessories, which we'll get into once we open it. Marvel Legends logo here. And then on the top comes with the Amazing 60 Years picture there. And then here's the back with the UPC. But besides that, let's crack them open. Here is the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man out of its packaging. So first, let's go over the accessories. So first, let's go over this webbing here. So this is very flexible webbing. We've seen this before. Same mold that we've seen before. You get this like little loop here so you can hold on to it. Clear plastic. You get that little spool hook piece here at the end. But besides that, we've seen this before. And then we got flipping hands. He's wearing one right now, but bright red. You get some webbing around the hand there, which we've seen before. I think this is actually a different hand sculpt, actually. So this is brand new, I think, actually. Because, I don't know, the angle of the hands, it looks different. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is brand new hand sculpt. But yeah, looks really cool. And then we got fisted hands. This one we've seen before. Webbing looks clean. And then we got web holding hands, actually. So we got two of those, one for each hand. Not as much webbing for the fingers, but looks really cool still. And then we got wall crawling hands, which is really nice. Clean paint job for the webbing. So it looks really good there. And then we got these like armpit webbing pieces that he wears in the comics. So we got like the clumped up one where he's like straight up, like without his arms spread out, which looks really cool. And looks like it just has a peg there, clear plastic, but a little bit of like gray shading in there to make it look like you actually see it. And then we got the ones where if you spread his arms out, it looks like wings, which look really cool. And you can see the texturing of the webbing in there. That looks really cool. So, yeah. And then pegs right there. So, yeah. And then that's all we got for accessories. So let's go over the figure. So here is the head sculpt. This is our brand new head sculpt here. I think this is a whole new sculpt for the body and everything, I think. So this is brand new, actually. So here's the head sculpt. So we got a nice cherry red, and then the eyes are like the comic accurate Amazing Fantasy eye piece there with the white inside, and then like very squinted eyes, black outline around it, and you get this really clean web painting around it. And then for the body here, you get this really big spider here. You can see the head of it, and then the abdomen area, and then 8 legs for it, and it's a really big spider. This figure is like painted with matte colors, so it makes it look really nice. And then the webbing on this figure throughout, it looks really nice. It's very clean for the webbing, for the most part, I think. I don't really see any noticeable like mess ups or anything like that for the paint, so that's really nice. And then we got pinless joints for the elbows and knees. And then we see like the little holes for the wings to go in, which we'll go over once we go over the rest of the figure. And then we got the back emblem there, which is like fairly small compared to the other Spider-Man figures that we've seen. We see them like very wide where it goes out to the butterfly joints, but this is really nice. I like this. It's very like small. I do see that there's a little bit of a chipping there in the arms. I also do wish that they painted these black, but it's not that big of a deal. It's not going to be noticeable. But yeah, I mean, they did a really good job on the paint job. I'm really liking this figure so far. It's probably going to be my favorites. But now let's go over to the articulation. So he has a disc ball joint head that goes down that far. up that far. 360, left and right movement there. A little bit of head pivoting. Shoulders move up that far, not as much. 360 rotation around the shoulder. You got butterfly joints that go back. I don't want to break it. Didn't want to move so much, but they move. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. They move quite a bit. Wrists hinge down that far, up that far. 360 rotation. You got ball joint at the diaphragm that goes down that much. Backwards, not much. Side to side motion, rotation. With all that, with the ab crunch at the hips, goes down up a little bit, backwards a little bit too. No drop down hips. I do wish that they added that. Legs kick out to the side that far, forward quite a bit, backwards a little bit. Thigh cut, double jointed knees. And you got a shin cut there. Ankles hinge down that far, up that far. Nice ankle pivot. And then to plug in the armpit piece, I think we'll do like the clumped up webbing for the arm that has fisted. So we'll probably grab this one right here. This is my first time doing this, so let's see here. I'm pretty sure this goes in just like that. And then you do that. Yep. That looks good. And then we'll do the spread out ones with this one. So we'll have him point his arms out like that. The other one, there we go. Maybe out a little further. There we go. So, yeah, they're a little difficult to put on or try to arrange, but looks pretty good. So, looks a little awkward with the shoulder there. I'll figure some way to do it better without the camera. I'll show the ending part. But, yeah. So, yeah, that is the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man figure for you. I really like this figure. I do wish that they added a little bit more to it, though. Like the drop-down hips, that would have helped out a lot. I will say that I think the butterfly joints are a little too stiff than what they seem. That they're really stiff. Like I could barely move them. And then also, I think the movement on the like ab crunch and ball joints, since it's a bit of a slimmer body compared to the other retro like figures like the Ben Riley one, the other one that we got, the classic version, and then the Renew Your Bowels one. Those are based off of like the Sunfire body. This one's a bit slimmer. Like this is brand new, so it has less motion and stuff like that just because of room wise. But besides that, I really like the look of it. It's very clean. But besides that, movement wise, it's stiff compared to the retro ones, but the retro ones are very top tier for articulation. But this one, it'll do. It'll do. I do wish that they should add in the drop down hips at least. But yeah, that's all I got. They came with the right amount of accessories, perfect amount actually. I am not complaining about the accessories. Looks perfect, I said. Like I said before, it's just articulation that needs a little work. But besides that, if they did better, like the things that I spotted out, it would be probably perfect figure for me. But that's all I got. If you guys want to check out or a more fast-paced review, go ahead and check out my TikTok. It's in the link tree in the description. But besides that, thanks for watching.